So we have started this company, Descoral Communication Private Limited, in 2016 actually, and our product name is CoreDesk.io. So basically, this company is providing a complete voice communication platform for businesses, especially for call center industry. Like I hope you know that right now lockdown is everywhere and people are struggling to visit office to handle the customer support calls actually. So what we are providing is we are providing a complete call center solution but over the cloud. So right now physical call center solution are facing the issue to attend the calls. Like if I can understand that for some businesses it might be possible that only 10-20 calls is coming on single day, but for call centers it might be for 1,000 to 1 lakh calls. So for this, we are providing a complete call center solution over the cloud. It's completely a voice communication platform, including any kind of API integration, CRM integration, and SMS integration, OTP integration, everything. So that you can agents can track and can follow up the customer feedback and take notes, everything.
Wonderful. That's actually very interesting. Like, what was your journey like in the incubator program at SNU, and how did things pan out there?
Before incubation center, like we are doing our business like a lala kind of business. Like we are just doing just selling it to in the market. But once we incubated in this through venture challenge to AIC SNU, we got very good exposure. First of all, like we got very good infrastructure support, so that it will be more comfortable for our employees. First of all, second, we get very good mentorship and the guidance. Like there's some many sessions are there who improves our insight and change our process that how we can change our mindset to grow our business. So like some sessions are like regarding the patent and the trademark. So after the session, we applied for trademark, and even we already applied for one patent technology on this voice communication platform. And we got the insight from from this startup community actually. Like in AICSN, we all are all startups are very friendly and in very thoughtful mindset. So we exchange our idea that how we can grow our business, what we can do to to increase our sales, and how we can change our website or reach to our customer base. So these are some of the few points which I like most. Plus, like because AICSNU, we connected with HCL, and right now HCL and right now is one of our customer base in our customer base. Like right now, 150 plus agents of HCL Technologies are using our platform to handle all inbound on outbound calls of especially related to COVID-19. So this is some of the benefits which we got from AICSNU.
You specifically talked about infrastructure and access to labs and prototyping facilities, right? So was this a challenge that you faced before like joining this incubation program?
I told you that before incubation, we were sitting in a small office and just we are learning from the market and just doing normal selling, buying kind of thing. But once we connected with the incubation center, once we connected with their mentorship program, we got to know that there's so much to explore, there's so much to develop in our platform, or so much we can change it on our platform to grow our business. So that will be very helpful for us.
So like this is a hurdle, right? Like many startups face this one big hurdle before they start scaling up and things get rolling. So what was that hurdle for you and your startup?
We developed our platform, but we were, frankly speaking, we were not aware, because everyone should start from day one. So we got our platform, we developed it with so many features, but we were not aware that what market actually required, right? So once we incubated in this AICSNU, we got the very good mentorship and guidance from the team that how and when we should approach to on what particular target. Before the incubation center, we were just a voice communication platform, but after that we realized that we should focus on our target customers, which are call center industries, and especially the physical call center solutions, because physical call center solutions are right now is facing the issues because of pandemic, or you can say still there are very hurdles to set up a call center if you want to set up a call center, you have to spend 20 to 30 lakh rupees. You have to buy the server cost and so many things. But in cloud call center, you didn't require anything. You just start your setup in just some 15 minutes time. So that kind of guidance or target market we got, we were not aware about before the incubation center actually.
Like whenever it comes to deep tech startups, people think that, why go to a deep tech accelerator? You can just go to any normal acceleration program, right? So what do you think, like, why is it so important for us to have deep tech focused accelerators in this country?
See, I guess this is a very simple question, because if you want to do commerce in your graduation, you have to join this. You do it BCom, right? You can't do art, or you can't choose science. So that is the same thing. Like if you're a tech company and if you incubate in less technical incubation center, so obviously you will get a name, but there is no use for to grow your business. With the help of AICSNU, with the help of HCL, we got so many insight regarding our. Right now, I can't say so much, but yes, we are developing something for the artificial intelligence and human-less agents and some kind of technology we are working on, which we eventually got the guidance from the AICSNU team.
So let's go to the larger picture now, right? The deep tech scene in India is still very, like, it is in its initial stages, many say it. So what do you think about it, and what is the future of deep tech in India?
Obviously, before COVID-19, deep tech is like normal business, right? In India especially. But after this COVID-19, people are taking very seriously about this SaaS platform or the tech platform. Now people know about that, how you can use the IVR solution or cloud-based solution. They know about the data centers and what is the meaning of the cloud platform. So even people are thinking about this remote working functionalities, and you can see even government is now taking it very seriously. And on 5th November 2020, government have come up with one new liberalization policy in which you do not require any kind of OSP license to start your call center solution. So sorry, the call center setup actually. So there's right now, because of government policies, now you do not require any kind of call center license. You do not require any kind of audit, and you can focus on the technology-oriented companies on the SaaS platform to handle your calls or start your business. So I'm just telling you that now, because of COVID-19, everyone is taking it very seriously, especially this tech side of the SaaS platform, whether it's a government, whether it's a private sector, whether it's a public sector, or everyone. So I guess tech is the future, and especially AI, machine learning.
When we talk about artificial intelligence, right, people are very skeptical about it. Like people think that, oh no, technology, it's just going to take over us, it's going to take over our jobs. And there's a lot of technophobia when it comes to all of these new technologies and new softwares, right? So how do you address that when, like, you are pitching your startup to someone?
See, I know people are very much reactable situation every time. So even in our industry, this industry is since last 10 years. After 2010 only, this industry has come in India. But right now in 2021, still there is a huge demand. And even in the pandemic now, the demand of cloud call center has increased so much. So similarly for the AI and the machine learning, I know people are feeling that, okay, AI and machine learning is coming up, so now we might lose our job because we are not about how you can configure the AI and machine learning. But it's not like that. According to me, yes, there is an acceptance of AI and machine learning, but only for the big enterprises. For the medium and the small enterprises, that this technology will come after 5 or 6 years, because people are focusing much on the only the big enterprise companies are ready to buy this kind of functionality or implement in our system. So that is, I guess, there is no fear to adapt this technology. You just start learning from today, and after 5 years, you will be like a Superman for this AI and machine learning field.